What's the B word? I'm Anthony Addison, and this is another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52. Just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, and you can hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me. Baltimore Raven fan. Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. But if you're not a Raven fan, you might be a fan of the Broncos. You might be a fan of the Browns, the Saints, the Raiders, or you might be a fan of these busters right here. Hit that subscribe button anyway, man, because we talk football, period. So anyway, if you've been around, man, y'all already know what time it is. It's time for my weekly picks. I went 8-6 last week. One of my subscribers said I sucked last week, but 8-6, that's pretty fair. I mean, you got to put in consideration that I didn't think the Browns would lose to the Broncos, and I didn't think that the Colts would lose to the Steelers. So, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't think the Jets would lose to the Dolphins. I mean, you know, stuff like that happens, man. Any given Sunday, it's a tough league. It's tough to predict because you never know. I mean, 80% of America said that we'll lose to the Patriots, but hey, we went out there and handled them. Anyway, I'm finna go and drop it down. First game, we got the Chargers versus the Raiders. I love the way that the Raiders are playing right now. I'm not saying that they playing like top tier, one of the best teams, but John Gruden got those guys fighting. They know they probably not going to make it to the playoffs, but they might. I mean, they might make a wild card. You never know. I mean, you know, teams can't go on the street, but they're not going to go deep in the playoffs if they do make it, and they're not going to go to no Super Bowl or nothing like that. But I just like the fact, I just like how these guys are responding to John Gruden, and these guys fighting for him. These guys fighting for him. They coming out every week. Josh Jacobs, you know what I'm saying, Carr, Darren Waller. Those guys is out there fighting for the man. The defense, I'm not really, you know, the defense ain't all that. But the Chargers just ain't playing that well either. But they got Ingram back. You know what I'm saying? But I know Bosa is happy that Ingram back, so because it opened up a lot for them. You know, that's a nasty duo right there with Bosa and Ingram. They some good pass rushers. That's part of the reason why they gave Green Bay so much trouble last week. But I'm gonna roll with the Raiders on this, man, on this Thursday night, man. I'm just gonna roll with the Raiders. I just like the way Gruden playing right now, and the Chargers just, you know, they got that surprising win over the Falcons last week, but I can't trust the Chargers right now. So I'm rolling with the Raiders on that one. The next game is the Giants versus the Jets. Now this is another one that, you know, these two teams not that good. I'm starting to see that Adam Gase is terrible. It's really the Patriots game that made me see that Adam Gase is terrible, because you got the Patriots sending all these blitzes and stuff like that. You got Le'Veon Bell at running back, and you're not even using this man in pass situations and stuff like that. And that's the absolute thing. I mean, he great running out the backfield, but him as a catcher is the thing that scares the crap out of defensive coordinators and defenses. When we used to have to play Le'Veon, I wasn't really scared of him running the ball, because, you know, our running backs run the ball. I was scared when he motioned that man out and he hit our safety with one of them moves and get wide open, man. And they don't use him like that, man. They just don't use him like that in this situation. I think almost that Adam Gase is about to be a one and done, and he's gonna be up out of there. And the way that the GM pulled that move with Jamal Adams, I think the owner, even though this the GM first year, the owner might have to, you know, let him go too, because I don't think they can fix that thing with Jamal Adams. But overall, the Jets is a mess. They lost to the Dolphins, for God's sake. The Giants, you know, they played some competitive ball against the Cowboys last week before the Black Cat showed up. They got Saquon Barkley. They got a young quarterback. They got Tate out there. They got a few pieces on the defensive side. To me, right now, they just playing better than the Jets. So I'm picking the Giants in this game right here. And it just is what it is. I'm picking the Giants in that game right there. The next game is the Atlanta Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to say it off top. I'm picking the Saints. But listen here, New Orleans Saints fans. Saints fans, listen here. This is a bitter rivalry. They hate y'all. Y'all hate them. The fans don't like each other. I'm talking about this is in the NFC South. This is the biggest rivalry in the NFC South. The Saints versus the doggone Falcons. So I'm bringing that up. I'm bringing the rivalry. I'm bringing up the bitter rivalry and stuff like that up for the simple fact of, I'm telling you, Saints fans, that it might not be easy. Because it's rivals. They have nothing to lose. They know they're not going to the playoffs. They know they suck. But guess what? One thing that can make their season feel a little bit better is to beat the Saints. So I'm picking y'all to win because I got more faith in y'all. Y'all a better overall team. Y'all got a better defense, receiving core playing pretty well. Y'all got the GOAT Drew Brees over there. You got Alvin Kamara if he's back. I don't even know if Alvin's back, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna pick the Saints in this, but I'm just saying it's not gonna be easy because Atlanta gonna come ready to play y'all just because of who y'all are. But Saints win that game, man, in a close one. I'm guessing that it's gonna be a close one. The next game is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tennessee Titans. I'm picking the Chiefs in this game right here. But, you know what I'm saying? You got Andy, you know, the thing is Pat Mahomes boy gonna play or not? Is we gonna have Matt Moore out there again? It's a couple of things, man. If you're a Chief fan or a Titan fan, I just want y'all to pay attention to, man. You got Dean Pease going against Andy Reid, man. I don't care what people say, the Dean Pease is a pretty doggone good defensive coordinator. He might not have the best ideas when he try to close out games sometimes, but he's a pretty doggone good defensive coordinator. I mean, look how good the Titans defense been playing. If the offense was producing earlier this year, the season would be a whole nother story for the Titans. I'm just being real. Because there was some games where they lost where all they need to score was 10 points or 13 points. But their offense couldn't. But the matchup between the Chiefs offense and the Titans defense is going to be big. That's going to be big. But then at the same time, the Titans offense versus the Chiefs defense is going to be big too. Because one of the main weaknesses of the Chiefs defense is the running game. And who the Titans got in the backfield is that big man Derrick Henry. And I'm not saying he's one of the best backs in the NFL, but man, look, that guy right there, at times he can really just show out. And this might be the game where he can show out. But at the end of the day, the Chiefs got too much firepower to me, especially if Pat Mahomes play this game right here. So I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs in this game, man. And the Titans will take another L. The next game is the Ravens and the Bengals. I'm not gonna go into deep detail about that. If you been around my channel for a while, you know I have my own personal video for the Ravens. Ravens get special treatment in this mud, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking the Ravens to win, but I drop that video tomorrow. The next game is the Bills versus the Browns. And Lord have mercy, the Browns is just a straight up mess. Freddie Kitchens don't know what he's doing. Odell and Jarvis worry about their shoes and watches and all that mess right there. Baker out there looking like he ready to go rob somebody with about 4 coats on and his little plumber mustache and stuff like that. And it's just bad in Cleveland. And you got the Bills, which the Bills, you know, their offense not that good, but their defense played pretty well too. So this is not gonna be a real good game to me. But seeing how Baker and the Browns offense is playing against a pretty good defense and stuff like that, Baker and the Browns will end up turning the ball over a couple of times, doing stupid penalties and stuff like that, because that's what's been their MO all season long. They not disciplined. They haven't been playing winning football. The only game they played well was against us. And that's because we played some of the worst football I've ever seen Baltimore Ravens play. So I got the Bills in this game, man. I got the Bills in this game. I mean, you know, the Browns just, I can't trust the Browns. I can't trust them to pick them. So I'm going to roll with the Bills on this one. The next game is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Buccaneers. And in this game right here, I'm picking the Cardinals. One thing is the Cardinals defense is a lot better than people give them props for. The Cardinals defense is pretty good. You got Pat Peterson that's kind of trying to get his feet back up under him because he been out most of the season. They got Buda Baker, he ain't no pushover either. You know, you got your boy Chandler Jones, you got your boy T. Sills over there. Suggs, we miss you, baby. But you got Kyle over there, man. Kyle's not a pushover, man. I mean, Kyler's going to get better over time. And did y'all see how the Cardinals was using Kendall Drake against the Niners, man? Kendall Drake had a good game against the Niners. Man, Kingsbury know what he's doing, man. It's gonna get right over time, but right now, I like the Cardinals over the Buccaneers. I don't like the Buccaneers defense like that, and Jameis Winston is known for turning over the ball. That's what he do every game. Like I said in my last video, I think Jameis Winston and Ryan Fitzpatrick is cousins on a black and white side, or whatever side you want to put it. I think they related. They throw so many doggone interceptions. So I'm riding with the Cardinals on it, on the simple fact of I think that Winston will make a mistake before Kyler Murray will, and I believe that the Cardinals defense is better than the Buccaneers defense anyway. So Kyler will be facing a weaker defense than Jameis will be seeing. So I got the Cardinals winning that game right there. Next game is the Lions against the Chicago Bears, and who would have knew, man? The returning division champion Chicago Bears are in trouble. But I've been saying this. Mitchell Trubisky is not that good, y'all. I seen him today complaining about the media and all that and turning the TV off. I mean, you know, you ain't got to look at the TV to see that you ain't good, man. Mitchell, you just not good. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, they traded up for somebody that's not that good, man. And it's sad. It's sad, man. That's why I say all the time, be careful when you trade up. Make sure this guy's the guy. Because if it ain't, and you traded up for him, you stuck with him. Because you put so much into him that you got to ride with him for a minute. So, you got to be careful with that, man. Mitchell not that good. The defense look like they just go out from the situation of getting, 3 and outs all the time and stuff like that. The Lions let one slip by last week, but I'm going to pick the Lions off the simple fact they got better quarterback play, man, because Mitchell is going to lose them the game. Mitchell going to lose the Bears the game. So, I'm picking the Lions in this game in a division rivalry. It's going to be a close one, though, because they division foes, man. Y'all know how division games go. So, I got the Lions winning that game. Next game is the Colts versus the Dolphins. I'm not even finna go into detail. The Colts gonna win that game. Next game is the Packers versus the Panthers. Packers just took a loss to the Chargers. Panthers just beat the Titans. Panthers look like they self last week. McCaffrey is a dog. McCaffrey is a beast. I love Christian McCaffrey. Me personally, I thought that he got snuffed in that Heisman that year when he should have won the Heisman that year. Because to me, he was the best player in the nation that year. McCaffrey is a beast. He is a beast, man. But he going against that bad man. A-Rod is a bad man. Aaron Jones is a bad man. Zadarius Smith and the other Smith boy is bad men. The defense in Green Bay is pretty doggone decent. I don't know. I think Mr. Allen going to have a little tough time. I think Zadarius and them going to be breathing down his neck, especially coming out off of a loss. And I know Aaron Rodgers, the way that offense looked at last game, he's going to come back pretty sharp too. So, me, honestly, I was telling my friend, he a Packer fan. I don't believe LaFleur done broke out the whole playbook yet. So, we'll see. We'll see in time. Only time will tell. But I picked the Packers to win this game right here. Just because they got better quarterback play. And the Packers coming off a loss. I think they're going to come out with this loss swinging. The next game is the Steelers. These busters. These busters versus the Rams. And I'm picking the Rams to win this game. I know the Steelers feel good because they beat the Colts and stuff like that. But to me, the only reason y'all beat the Colts is because Adam Vinatieri is 150 years old kicking a football. And Jacoby Brissett got hurt. Outside of that, y'all wouldn't have won. Y'all still playing that bland offense with Rudolph. Y'all won't let the man throw the ball downfield. The Rams defense is okay. Well, with Mr. Ramsey over there, I don't think y'all gonna hear too much from Juju. And I'm still waiting on Aaron Donald to appear like he was last year, man. But you know how it is when you have big ears, man. So I give him a pass. But I got the Rams winning this game, man, because they need this game. They need this game. The Niners is pushing far away. The Seahawks is far away from them too. They gotta win this game. They gotta win this game because it look like the Rams' only chance of getting into the playoffs is wild card, and it'll be 3 teams coming out the West. That's the only way. Because the Seahawks don't look like they slowing down, and the Niners don't look like they slowing down either. But they play each other this week, so that's going to be very interesting. But I got the Rams winning that game over the Steelers. The next game is the Vikings versus the Cowboys. Oh, Kirk Cousins. Man. It seems like you just can't beat nobody good, man. Can't beat nobody good. The Cowboys, they was in the dog fight with their division rivals and stuff like that. But at first, I picked the Vikings to win. But I'm changing my mind. I just had to change of heart. The Cowboys know the Eagles are on their tail. Garrett know his job on the line. Jerry Jones finally thinking about firing his stepson. He know his job on the line. Dak trying to get money. Zeke look like he finally starting to come around. He's starting to get in the game shape and stuff like that. He finally coming. The defense playing a little bit better. And Kirk Cousins just can't, when games, and this is a Sunday night too. I can't trust Kirk Cousins on no primetime game. And they gave Dallas had a Monday night. Now they got a Sunday night. Man, I'm sick of these. And that's why I'm glad. I know next year we'll have more primetime games next year because everybody falling in love with our boy LJ. But anyway, I got the Cowboys win this game. I can't trust Kirk Cousins in no doggone primetime game. So I'm rolling with the Cowboys and it. Zeke rolling a little bit better. Dak still playing pretty much. Dak playing some decent football. Amari Cooper, I mean, you see what he did when he got wide open, man. That boy, can't believe the Raiders traded that man. And the defense playing better. And plus, Kirk Cousins just can't be trusted. And they without Adam Thielen. I mean, shoot. The only way I think they'll win that game if Cook just go off. Cook will have to just go off. But like I said, I got the Cowboys winning that game. And the final game, the Monday Nighter, and my upset pick, because I like to try to pick an upset pick. I like to try to go against the grain at least once. The Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. The only team that's still undefeated, the 49ers. And I got the Seahawks winning this game. Even though the 49ers pass rush is something just crazy and stuff like that. One thing that I know personally, even though I'm not comparing Lamar Jackson to Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson still can roll. And he got a cannon. But the thing is, this pass rush is good and all that. But what happens to that pass rush when they got to chase Russell Wilson all game? What happens to that pass rush when they got to chase Russell Wilson all game? What happened when it's a third down on a long drive and they almost got Russell Wilson, but he take off running for 10 yards and get a first down? And now this D-line got to stay on the field. And they gassed. What's going to happen with that? And then it's a division game. They're going to play tough. They're going to play some tough ball. I know Sherman going to be out there trying to prove a point because this is against the Seahawks. But I think Russell going to put one over his head on the scramble drill, man. Like I stressed when they played the Ravens, man. The Seahawks are the best team when it comes to scramble drills. When Russell scramble, his receivers look up and they get free. They know how to do it. You could tell they practice that every day. And another thing I want to point out about Russell's mobility against the San Francisco 49ers D-line is when you play Russell, you got to play your pass rush lanes. You can't be too aggressive. You can't be just trying to run and go get the sack and stuff like that. You got to squeeze the pocket because one, he's short, but then you don't want him getting outside or you don't want no creases on the inside because he's quick like that. And I believe that the 49ers defensive line going to be aggressive like they've been all year. And they going to beat their linemen. But Russell going to get that crease. Like I said, they train in that scramble drill stuff, man. Sometimes the linemen kind of let you get a jump on them. And they nudge you a little bit. Just so Russell can run up under you. So, I think that's going to play a big factor in the game. Plus, it's a division game Monday night. Man, you know Russell always ready for a Monday night game, man. And I just got to see who I was winning that game. So, that's my upset game on a big game. That's a good Monday nighter, too. Seattle versus the 49ers. Good job, NFL, because the other one, we all had the Dolphins versus the Steelers. I don't know what y'all was thinking. I was watching basketball that night. But anyway, that's all my picks right there, man. If y'all feel like I said something wrong about your team or you feel some type of way about your team and stuff like that, drop it in the comments, let it be known. Let it be known in the comments who you repping, man. Let me know who you repping and stuff like that. It would be nice to know who my subscribers are repping and who their team is and stuff like that. By the way, I do mailbag questions. Mailbag questions is when you ask me a question about any NFL player, any NFL team, any college player, or any college team, and I turn around and I shoot a video, shout you out, and tell you my honest opinion about that team or player. Also, I take donations now to help the channel grow, to help me get stuff like, a better mic, just stuff to help me, make my quality better. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like donating to the channel, man, feel free, man. It's greatly appreciated. If you don't, we still cool anyway, because we going to still be here talking football, baby. But anyway, I'm Anthony Addison, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram, what's the B word 52. Facebook, what's the B word, and Twitter, B word 52. And, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to all my guys, man. Nubo, y'all subscribe, Sip the Tally, Engraving, Sonny from SDG, DT Vids, my man, my guys from Birdland BS, my man Craven some Raven videos. Y'all subscribe to all them guys because they do a good job. And if y'all didn't see the live stream earlier this week, check that out also. But anyway, it's at 20 minutes now, man. I hate doing long videos, but then I just love talking about football, so it take me a minute anyway. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. Flock, I love y'all. Be on the lookout for my preview of the Bengals and Ravens game tomorrow, and I'm out.